So I did discover, as much as nice as the music is in this game, it also gets turbo copyright claimed on YouTube by the original authors. It's a lot of commissioned music that needs a license to even be used. It's like $25 per video just to have that music, and I'm not going to do that. So for the rest of this playthrough, I have muted all of the music within the game itself, and I'm just going to replace it with my own music in the background. So it may not fit 100%, but at least add a little bit of ambiance. I need to be better at Magic the Gathering, because right now this is not particularly good. And I think what I need to do is, like, if I really want to try to get more blue and black cards, I need to go to the blue and black areas. And that's going to be my best bet to getting the cards I want. The problem is I'm on the opposite side of the world. I could try to swing through white and just see if some blue-white cards may not be too bad either. Maybe I fight this goose. That's my other plan. My other plan is just fight things that look less threatening. Oh, I can't walk through that. Oh, balls. I'm in trouble. An elf warrior. Like, instead of elf warriors and adepts and all that, maybe I just fight a goose. This is a begrudgingly keepable hand. I'll go with the forest and play Jaspir Sentinel. 1/2 with reach, so I can block flyers, and you can tap this and an untapped creature to add a mana. I will play Memorial to Folly, because it comes into play tapped. And they are going to hit me for 1, I go to 7. Wirewood Herald? What is that one? Onslaught, I want to say? It's a 1/1. When it dies, you can search your library for an elf and put it into your hand. Okay. Oops. Island. First, just going to put down my 2/2 Phantom Whelp, just to be able to block. And they're playing Allosaur Shepherd. This is a lot of elves. It's another 1/1. Green spells you control can't be countered. And they can pay 4 green until end of turn. Each elf becomes a 5/5 dinosaur until end of turn? Oh, not end of turn. They just become dinosaurs. Oh. I'm going to play an untapped land, so I'm up to 3. Actually, I wonder if I should play the Putrid Goblin instead. But I'm at 3 mana. I'll use up all my mana, so we're going to go with a 2/3 crab. And do I attack in for 2? No, I don't think so. They've got quite the life lead. They're at 17 life, I'm at 7. They play a land and pass back. They have 2 cards left in their hand. I've got 6. I'll play another tapped land. Man, hitting my 5th land drop would actually be really good here, because I can play both Drellknock and Fear of Falling. So I think I'm just going to use Arrester's Admonition and probably hit the... Let's go with the Wirewood Herald, just because it's the most expensive card. So I'll bounce that back, I draw a card, and I get an island, which is exactly what I want. And now I'll attack. Looking for 2. They play a Gingerbread Crabbin, which gets them a food, so they can sacrifice that for life later. Replay the Herald, and back to me. Island. Okay. I guess I'm most afraid of this Allosaur Shepherd going off. They're only 1 mana away from doing that. Actually, they have all the mana with the Jaspir Sentinel. I need 1 more mana to even use Cunning Geyser Mage to do that. I should have attacked the crab instead of the Phantom Whelp, because I forgot this goes back to my hand even when it attacks. We'll play the 4/4 flyer. Pass. They have the mana for it. The real question is the AI smart enough to activate it? I'm going to operate under the assumption of yes, so I'm just going to play out multiple creatures. They'll play the 2/2 Goblin, then 2/2 Whelp. Just give me 3 blocks. Maybe I'll actually attack in. Oh, this was maybe a mistake. Oh no, they didn't block. Okay, good. Still nothing. There's a chance that the AI doesn't know how to activate the ability. Which, if that's the case... Oh, wait. These are... Yeah, these are lands. Which, if that's the case... Actually might be okay. In for another 4. Play a 3/3. I mean, they're just spending their mana to gain life instead. Elvish Warmaster. It's a 2/2. This is from Kaldheim. Whenever one or more other elves enter the battlefield, you get a 1/1 elf token. You can pay 7 mana to give all your elves +2/+2 and Death Touch. Yeah. They're at 10. They still have 6 mana up, by the way. I think it's kind of the same plan as we just play out creatures. So I'm quite afraid of them doing an activation. But if they're going to keep just spending their mana to gain life, I'll bring them down to 7. Play another Wirewood Herald, and they get a token. Ah, that's a lot of dudes. Cycle away the Dragon Wings. Okay. One more land and a Horizon Scholar. I play Cutting Geyser Magic and blast it. Bounce the Jaspira Sentinel, attack into 6. Isn't quite good enough. It's close. I'm most afraid of an Alpha Strike coming in from them. We're gonna use Demonic Torment and just get one of them. Leave up Fairy Vandal. Attacking for 4, shrink the Sentinel. They gain a life. They're at... Oh, they ate the food. That's right, I forgot they had food, so they're at 6 now. Still no attacks. Sentinel of Lost Lore. When it enters, you can do some stuff. It's all adventures, which they don't have any of, so I think they're just going to exile my graveyard. Yeah, that's fine. At their end step, I'll flash in Fairy Vandal. I also have a Mist Raven, which also bounces a creature. Unfortunately, I can attack in for 7 in the air, but they can gain 1 life and go to 8. So they wouldn't actually die. Obnoxious. Yep. Oh, they gave the +2/+2 and Death Touch. They did the thing. I thought maybe they were too dumb for that. Turns out they're not. Alright, I'll just play another 4/4 flyer. Scry 2. Both these are going to the bottom. I don't need any more lands. Alright, they have 0 cards in hand. They really can't attack, though, because they don't get trample or anything. And now they don't have any flyers. Like attacking for 4, 5, 8. Did I just get lethal? 1. Yeah. And then the flyers? Good, got him. That's kind of massive. Only 3 cards. Elven Ambush, Allosaurus Shepherd, and some gold. I'm gonna run from this bird. Very slowly. I wouldn't mind somewhere that sells equipment. I haven't seen that yet. Is that a raven chasing me or a guy in a cloak? I think it's a guy in a cloak. Ooh, hey, Hydra! Oh my god. Oh, that's huge. Oh my god. No, I'm surrounded by things. Another elf warrior. Alright, we do the same thing again. I'll be on the play. Begrudgingly keepable hand. Island. Swamp. Oh, I did get the Graven Archfiend, though. Play Phantom Whelp. Aladamri, Lord of Leaves. All 8 elves gain Forest Walk, and elves can't be the target of spells or abilities. Oh my god. All their elves have Hexproof. Oh, that makes a lot of my cards significantly worse. Offer trade? Thank god. Alright. I can't believe they did that. I'll replay my scuttler. Get him, crab! Dwinin's Elite? Oh. That's also in Foundation. So 2-2, whenever you play another elf. Oh, when it enters, if you have another elf, you get a extra elf, but otherwise it's just a 2-2. Did not get a land drop. I can't really attack since I'm at 8 life and they're at 17. Leaf Crown Visionary. All elves get +1/+1. And whenever you cast nothing, you can pay a green to draw a card. They didn't attack though. And I managed to get this. I'm going to play the Aven Fogbringer. Return a land to their hand. It's one that enters play tapped, so this will kind of give me a good tempo play. And yeah, I think I'll double block here. To kill my flyer, I'll still have the crab. Land of War Augur! 1/4. This is from Planar Chaos, I want to say. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample to end a turn. Plays only during your upkeep? That's kind of a weird card. Alright, but I'm up to 5 mana. Let's see. Let's go. Guess we go with the Mist Dragon. So I need to tap down the Land of War Augur. And then I get a free crab attack. 2 damage, let's go. And they played Karok Wrangler. 5 mana 3/3. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, it gets a +1/+1 counter. That looks like a very good target to bounce back to their hand. Yeah, so we actually play Mist Raven. Return Karok Wrangler. And then combat with the dragon and the crab. Getting for 6, they go to 9. They played Elegant Edgecrafter. 6 mana 3/4. That can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. And they're fabricating 2 to make 2 1/1 servos. More island. I still have 6 damage in the air. Which I will do. Bring them to 3. I'm gonna play the Fear of Falling, because when it enters... Oh, it has to attack, never mind. I was gonna shrink down the Edgecrafters. That's okay. And they just play back another Karok Wrangler, and I think we got another win. Get with some flyers. Boom. Grab a couple more green cards. Oh, way more! I wonder what determines how many cards you get. Oh, we got Tyvar Vel. We got a green Planeswalker. Not that that's really helpful right now. Glissa Sunseeker. Verdant Command. Elvish Harbinger. When it enters, you can find an elf and put it into play. On top of your library. And it's a mana dork. Sapseep Forests. Murmuring Bosks. which is also a forest. And Weaver of Harmony. Oh, from Neon Kamigawa? Well, some of these I can probably sell, actually. Like that I could probably sell. I don't think I care for this land. I don't even think I like this Tyvar very much either. It's even the arena version, which means it's rebalanced. How about a 4-mana 3/2 first strike that can destroy an artifact? Equal to the number of mana in your mana pool? It could be handy. This is a Modern Horizons 2 card. Make 2 1/1 squirrels. Counter a loyalty ability of a planeswalker, exile a card, gain 3 life. I can sell that, I think. It's actually got a decent start. Alright. We're gonna get deeper into the plains. Check my map. Okay, we got several cities up ahead. Oh god. I'm not saying oh god to the tiny adorable fox chasing me. It's the elderly looking man who's probably really good at magic. Alright. Okay. Arden's Fort. Oh, this is a nice town. What is it? What's this creature here? Is that a boar? Ooh, Defenders of Law. Ooh, is this all like... What's the card? Azorius cards? Angels? Halos are us? Yeah, look at all these angels. Oh my god, Lyra Dawnbringer is so good. 5/5 flying first strike lifelink and gives all your other angels +1/+1 and lifelink. Whisperweaver Angel I also liked. Firemane Avenger. Man, there's a lot of really cool decks I could try to build. But it's going to be really tough to do, otherwise I would have to play the game a lot and forever, which maybe you're down for that. Like, for the most part, we're just going to have piles. Like, going in for any particular kind of deck, like, you know, an elf deck or angels deck would require a lot of basically grinding. Wolverine! They even have the secret lair cards in here. What if I made a Wolverine deck? I would just call that deck Hrow! Oh, Circle of Loyalty is super good. You know, it's knights. Oh, little adorable ghosts. Oh, Blessed Spirits. Melee Spirit. 3/3 flying protection from black. What's also going to be interesting is that just because of the power creep of Magic the Gathering, for the most part, we're going to be looking for creatures from recent sets, like the last 5 years or so, because those creatures are so powerful. Whereas a lot of the more powerful spells, like sorceries and instants, we want from really old sets. Cartographer's Guild. Those are boring lands. How do I find the boomer lands? Give me some like Mark Pool Islands. Oh, River Hoopu! I love this guy. A 1/3 flyer, you can spend mana to gain 2 life and draw a card. Portal, Moonsprite, you sure are. Spore Mound. Dothy Warlord. He looks cool. It's a shadow. Has power equal to the number of creatures with shadow in play. So yeah, like that's kind of worthless until I would need to build a shadows deck, otherwise he is bad. Necra Disciple. Oh, this is kind of cool. So this is a 1/1 for 1, but if you have green or white mana, you get extra abilities off of it. Sidri Galvanic Genius. White, blue, black. You spend blue to make a non-creature artifact become a creature with power toughness equal to its mana cost. You can spend white, black to give an artifact creature death touch and lifelink. Also some artifact synergies. I do like artifact decks. Like blue, black, animate artifact kind of stuff I do enjoy. Vanellish Barracks. Fiendbinder. Aven Brigadier. That's a handsome bird. All other birds get +1/+1. All other soldiers get +1/+1. That includes enemies as well, not just your own. You know, a 1/1 first strike for 1's not bad. What's this building? Oh. I can sell cards for 473 gold. That's some gold. They have a Brothers War draft? you know, Brothers War isn't the best. We got other towns nearby. I don't know, maybe I should just to get the cards, though. The thing is, if I do a draft, like, that would be like an hour-long video just to finish the draft. And we're already 20 minutes into this. But instead, let's hit up some of these other cities. Got the little Zappy Bolt for some sorceries. Crumb and get it. Anguish Unmaking is excellent. Not really anything I can use yet. Another Lyra Dawnbringer. Danitha? 4 and a white for 4/4 first strike vigilance lifelink? Oh, is this just a Boros? Ravnik and Foreign Legion? Yeah, these are all Boros cards. Red, white. Pound of Cure. Is the same lands? Yeah. Oh, there's a gold lands shop. Holy Strength. Which is Vanity. Card's okay. Minimus Containment. Oh, land tax? I used to own this card as a kid. I didn't play it because I didn't really understand it. It was... I read the words many, many times, but, you know, I was 8 or whatever, and I just didn't understand it, so I just never played it. And now it's like one of the best cards you could possibly hope for. I think to this day, even like a crappy, really heavily used played copy like I had, it's probably still worth like $30. Exotic lands. Mount Doom. River Delta. Zeatora Proving Ground's fine. Baldur's Gate, which is good if you have gates. Mistvault Bridge. Artifact Land. Ooh. That's an artifact land. Indestructible artifact land. So if I were to animate that, then it's an indestructible creature. Give me that. I'm gonna buy that. And you know me, I quite like keeping my deck's mana base to be quite consistent. And being able to add in additional tap lands or dual color lands helps a lot with that. Plus, you know, maybe, just maybe, I would like to do some artifact animation. There's a good chance my favorite planeswalker might be Tezzeret. I never really thought of it before, but he's all about artifacts. Is he my favorite? Not as a person, like he's a monster, but, you know, for his abilities. Speaking of artifacts, look how old this card is. The tap symbol is still just the diagonal T. Love it. Defenders of Law. Knights. Clerics. Countryside Farms. I can't quite figure out what this little symbol is supposed to be. Gold coin? Oh, the Goldsmith. Gold cards. Kiker. From Foundations. Oh, Urza. Artifact creatures you control get +2/+2. Pay 6 mana. Copy a artifact, except it's also a creature. Teferi's Moat. From Invasion. Omnath. These are so many fun options. I have to find ones I can actually use, though. Another Holy Strength. Fable of the Mirror Breaker! That's just one of the best cards ever made, period. I might just buy that just to have it. Because if I ever end up in red, Fable of the Mirror Breaker is going to be busted good. And it's only 300. Wilds of Eldraine drafts? Wilds of Eldraine draft's not bad. Not my favorite. Right now I feel like just getting that Fable of the Mirror Breaker is kind of huge. I was already here, right? Yeah. Where's the next nearest town? Straight north. I kind of keep making my way towards blue-black lands So we'll head towards the south instead. Hello, everyone. Choosing to ignore you. Oh god, that guy. You look intimidating. Don't find me yet. All I've done is add a land to my deck. Oh, there's like churches I can go explore. Alright, we got green, white, black cards. It's the farmers thing. Whatever that means. And now in the Ruin Thief. 2 blue, black. Other rogues you control get +1/+1. Whenever one or more rogues you control deal combat damage to a player, that player mills a card from each 1 damage dealt. If you mill at least 1 creature card, this way you draw a card. So it's a 2/4 that pumps other rogues, which I don't think I have other ones. But if it manages to hit, it does mill them for 2, and if it mills a creature, you get to draw. I don't like it's the stupid outlaw, or is it, what is it, the what's the detective set? Murders at Markov Manor. I really dislike this frame style. Northern Paladin is classic. 2 white, white for a 3/3. Pay white, white, and tap it. Destroy any black permanent. Like, that's also busted good. Soul Exchange. Sacrifice a creature, but exile it instead of putting it in your graveyard. Take a creature from your graveyard and put it into play as though it were just summoned. Put a +2/+2 counter on it if the sacrificed creature was a thrall. Thralls. So basically, exile 1 of your own creatures to raise dead on something you have. Ooh, Dovin? Elspeth? Hancock Ghoulish Mare from Fallout. Each other creature control that's a zombie or mutant gets +X, where X is the number of counters on Hancock Ghoulish Mare, and is undying. Tatyova. Not much I can use here. White black? Orzhov Extortion. Ooh, Heartless Act. One of the black instant destroy a creature with no counters from it, or move up to 3 counters from target creature. This is actually a good card. This is one I can use. I love that it's instant speed too. Like, I think that's just a strict upgrade from... I think I had... What do I have? I don't really have much removal. I'm going to get rid of the Dragon Wings because I never use it. I almost always just kind of cycle it. And we'll add in that card we just got. Heartless Act. Yeah, that's just a good removal spell. Do I play like Skymarch Bloodletter? Just a 2/2 flyer that drains them from 1, but is that better than some of the other creatures I have in here? Don't really care for the Phantom Whelp, but I need it for 2 drops. The part of me that thinks we should maybe curve down a bit. I'm gonna drop a Graven Archfiend. Make the deck just a little bit cheaper, a little more cost effective. We got in here Jumpstart. I mean, Jumpstart would be a good way just to get a bunch of cards of the color of my choosing, but I've seen Jumpstart. They are not particularly strong cards. Though I suppose it's probably still better than my current pile. This, I don't know about you guys, but this has been the most fun for me. I just go to any shop and just like look at all these old cards. Mobilization, Shoe Soldier Farmers. Just 2 and a white for a 1/4. That used to be a creature you could play. Ooh, Drogskull Infantry. That's actually a pretty good 2/2 from for white. I don't want to spend money building white. I'd rather just win it by defeating people. What are you? Prowling Geist Catcher? Whenever you sacrifice another creature, exile it. Oh, it's not happening. Another weapons. Lead Pipe. Hot Soup. Ruined Crown. Nothing I'm going to play. Another Defenders of Law. Steadfast Paladin from the D&D set. A bunch of D&D cards could be fun too. Halos of Arts. Weeping Angel from Doctor Who. 1 blue black is a 2/2 first strike vigilance. Whenever a creature casts a creature spell, Weeping Angel isn't a creature until end of turn. If it would deal combat damage to a creature, prevent that damage, and then you shuffle that creature into its owner's library, well, that's actually pretty annoying. Because at first strike, it deals its damage first, so it just forces them to go back into the library. I would play that. I don't have 300 gold to buy it, but I would play that. What is this? Birds? Wingstop. Birds. Oh no, Nadu! Oh no! Nadu's legal. Mentor of Avos Isle. 2 and a blue for 2/1 flyer. Choose a card in your hand. It perpetually gains flying. Little understated though. I really don't like playing stuff with 1 toughness if I can help it. Because it just really can't block. Al's used artifact. Subterranean Schooner. Explorer could be decent. Lands? Secluded Glen. When it comes into play, reveal a fairy. If you don't, it comes into play tapped. 300? I have some fairies too. Tainted Isle. Also not bad. I have no money. On account that I've been losing so many games of Magic. Lost Caverns of Ixalan drafts. I mean... Again, like... I could just to get cards, but... just don't feel like those are particularly... good draft formats. I mean, if you did Lost Caverns of Ixalan, I'd probably pick up a lot of blue-red cards if I could help it. Not so much blue-black. More birds. Breeding Champion! Breeding Champion's great! 2 to blue for 2/2 flyer, but it also comes in with a 1/1 token. And it's only 50. That's easy include. Easy include. The Feline Kingdom? Was that a cat? I thought those was like Mario's red overalls from Super Mario Bros. 1. Rusco Clockmaker? When it enters the battlefield, you get a midnight clock. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an hour counter on each midnight clock. Each opponent loses life and you gain a life. That's kind of crazy. You're 300. Midnight Clock is a 2 and a blue artifact where every turn you put a counter on it, and once you have 12 counters, you sacrifice it and then shuffle your graveyard into your library, discard your hand, and draw 7 cards. So you just refill your hand. And you can use it for extra mana. More ghosts. Banalish Barracks. Cation Javelineers. I had this card as a kid too. I remember loving it. I just love that you could just throw a javelin to hit something. Another horsey. Defenders of Law. Phyrexian. Surgical Metamorph. This one costs 1 less if you weren't the starting player. Enter the battlefield as a copy of any permanent on the battlefield. That's less good than you would think. Do you have a good draft format? Innistrad block? Oh, it's like original Innistrad. I've never drafted original Innistrad, so I would not know what I was doing. Sorry. I know a lot of people really like that, but I would flail around. Is that Lion's Den? I don't think I should go in there. This is just a shopping spree. Ooh, blue, white, black? Ooh, options. Options. Sneaky Snacker. Blue, black for 2/1 flyer. Whenever you draw your 3rd card, return from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Well, that's never happening, but it is a 2/1 flyer for only 50 gold. That's a better card than my dumb wolf. Send triplets. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent. This turn, that player can't play spells or activate abilities and plays with his hand revealed, and you can play cards from that player's hand. That's hilarious. And mean. Duskmantle Seer, 4/4 flyer. Beginning of your upkeep, each player reveals the top card of their library, lose life equal to that card's converted mana cost, and then puts it into their hand. My life is too low to play something like that. I would murder myself before anything else. Master of Keys, Sidar Jabari of Zalfir. Kind of like the Sneaky Snacker. I'll buy it. It may not seem like much, but like these are all very solid upgrades to the deck that we're grabbing. What do you got going on? A Duskborn draft? Duskborn I could do. That is a pretty recent set. So I actually have memory and familiarity of it. Slow motion. Illusionary Terrain. I remember loving this card as a kid too. I don't know why. As a kid, you like bad cards. Alright, I need to take out that stupid wolf. Add in the fairy. I also have Fairy Imposter. That could be decent too. I do have the Animating Fairy. Oh, I also need to add in Preening Champion. Now that I have... I'm going to play the Animating Fairy. I do have that one indestructible land. And if I can do that, like that's kind of huge. Alright, so what can we take out? I have a lot of fairies. I think Fogwalker can go. And I'll use Drenlock. Drenlock's just so medium. And then, because I'm actually... How many black cards do I have in here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is double pips. I'm actually going to go up a swamp. So I'm going to remove one island. And add in... Do I just add in the Witch's Cottage? I don't want to play too many tapped lands. I'll just add in a regular swamp. This could be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue sources. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black sources. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay, let's I might do this Duskborn draft. Well, I'm gonna step outside and fight an animal. Yeah, that fox, perfect. Come here. I want to see... We made some deck tweaks. I want to see how it goes. Oh, we got the Mistvault Bridge right away. With Preening Champion. I don't have a 2-drop. I am on the play, so I'll keep. Alright. Island. They play a Selfless Samurai. 2/2. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, it gains lifelink. That includes itself, so they basically have a 2/2 lifelink. I missed a land drop, which is a bummer. I'm just going to use Heartless Act to destroy it. Keep my life total high. Pious Kitsune, a fox cleric. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a devotion counter on it. Then, if a creature named 8.5 tails is in play, you gain 1 life. Remove a devotion counter to gain 1 life. That's not particularly exciting. Still a land, but I did get a Pious Goblin, or Putrid Goblin to play to protect myself. 7-tailed Mentor, a Fox Samurai. Makes it into a 3/4. Still didn't get a land, but I did get the Animating Fairy. So 1 more mana, I can then animate the Mistvault Bridge to be a 4/4 indestructible creature. But we are in pure defense mode until I get 1 more land. Golden Tail Disciple, yep. Oh, this is a disaster. Not like this. I discard something. Discard Horizon Scholars, too expensive. Huh. Yeah, I'm at 4. I finally got a swamp. That's too late. Yeah, that's too late. I got beat by a fox. No, I got beat by Mana Screw. Not a fox. Let's go to the lion's den. Maybe it's just like a bunch of savannah lions I can fight. There's a lot of treasure in there. And some guards. Oh, it's a leonin camp. Cat people. Well, I'll start by beating up your relatives? Alright, we got... Ugh. Okay. Lion Sash. Play oops, all lion cards. Alright, up to 3 mana. I'm just gonna play a crab. They missed a land drop. They missed another one. Huge. How's it feel? Crab attack. Guess I'll just pass. I'll take the 1. And then we drop Preening Champion, but we want to be mana effective here. I'm going to play Ukenbach. Because that is a 6/4 Vigilance Menace. And we'll close out the game real fast here. Yep, attack in. So Vigilance means when it attacks, it does not tap. Which means it's available to block well as well. Okay, yeah, this is over. Oh, it mutated into a Huntmaster Liger. It's still just a 3/4 though. Okay, yeah, I mean. Cards? Lion cards? And some gold. Jamuran Lion. Classic Disenchant. What's that? Is that? What set is that? CN2. I don't know what set that is. What's CN2? White Mane Lion. Let's sell the Duskmantle card because I don't think that's very good. Alright, if I could beat up a lion, maybe I could beat up his dad. A Leonin Weapon Master? Ooh. Are you going to be doing a lot of equipment stuff? And I can actually play quite well. So we can go play a tap, Black Source. Kemba, Ka Enduring, 1 white for 2/2. When this enters or another cat, you can freely equip an equipment to a target creature. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, and they can pay 5 mana just to make a 2/2 cat. That's a lot of cats. The Fairy Vandal doesn't do a whole lot here because I'm not drawing a lot of cards, so we'll go Putrid Goblin, so I have a blocker. Behemoth Sledge? Equipped creature gets +2/+2, trample, and lifelink. Oh god. That's not good. Skyblood, March Bloodletter. Drain them for 1. Yeah, that's a 5/5. I have to take it. There's nothing I can do. I go to 5, they gain 5. There's nothing I can do for 4 mana. I can flash in Fairy Vandal and triple block. Please? Alright, cool. Did they just play a second Kemba? They did. Oh no, this is a different Kemba. She's got her kitty boobies out. At the beginning of your upkeep, make a 2/2 white cat for each equipment attached to her. Did not get a land, but I did get Preen Champion. Oh, if she equips everything and just attacks, yeah, I'm done. Not good. Yep, that's a 4/6. Trample. I think I just throw the token in front of it. I would go to 1. So I'd block 1 damage and 3 damage hits me. I meant 1. Still didn't get the land. But I can play Animating Fairy. It's a 2/2, which gives me a triple block at least. But they're generating cat tokens anyway. Oh my god, this is so bad. Rakshak Golden Cub? He's hot. 3/4 vigilance as long as it's equipped. Creatures you control, all your cats get +2/+2 and double strike. I got a crab. Also, they're at 38. Okay, I'll die. Yep, that's fine. Ow. Heal. Maybe I should stick with outside animals for now. Like this bird. You're not a bird, you're a doppelganger. I was right. Okay. Nothing to do till turn 3, but I'm on the play, so I'll keep it. Swamp. Blue black cards. I want them. You have 30 life? Excuse me? Desert of the Mindful? Do I want to play that? It is my second blue source for Fear of Falling. Yeah, I think I would just want to play it rather than keep it for a potential cycle later. So 3 mana. Yep, I'll just play the 2/2 and drain them for 1. They play a Cunning Geyser Mage. I'll go Deathbridge Shaman. Attacking for 2. They do nothing? What do I like? Let's attack for 3. Oh, they flash into Fairy Duelist. Shrink this down to a 1/1. That's pretty decent. Alright, so I'll let that die, but when it dies, that does make the opponent discard a card. They discarded a swamp, okay. I don't really want to use a Wrestler's Admonition, because both of these have really good enter the battlefield effects, and I think just, I don't want to give them that option. I guess just Demonic Torrent and just stop their 3/2 from being able to attack for now. They play a crab. Oh, it's a doppelganger. They're playing my deck. Obviously. Now I'll bounce their stupid crab. Alright, got another swamp. Still stay in defense, though. Yup. I'm gonna play Fear of Falling. How do I beat myself? Attack with the Horizon Scholar. I got a block here. They play Crab and Preening Champion. Jesus. Got my land, though. They only have 1 card left in their hand. They're just playing a big old 4/4. Scribe 2. Bring the ending go in the bottom. We'll keep the Mistraven, though, because I can use that to bounce and get rid of a token. Oh, they use Memorial of Folly to get back their Horizon Scholar. Well, now I wish I kept the counterspell. They're playing my own deck better than I would, by the way. That feels bad. Alright, so we'll play Mistraven. Return the token, which just gets destroyed. And then play Putrid Goblin. Do I attack? Yeah, I think I gotta start getting some for damage. They're down 23. Arrester's Admonition on my aura? That should have gone to my hand. Why is it on my graveyard? In my graveyard, it should have gone to my hand. Oh, I guess they just put on the Duelist and then they didn't recast the Duelist. That's a programming error for sure. Then they attack with Crab. I'll take Crab damage. Oh no, I'm sorry. That moved fast. Yeah, they did return the Cunning Geyser Mage and then replayed it, but not at full value. They didn't get the bounce. So what do I do? Probably just attack with Mistraven. They have 2 cards in their hand. One of them is the Horizon Scholar. Yeah, Mistraven will get in. Thing is, I kind of want to save the Geyser Mage for when they play the Scholar, just to tempo play them. They would get an extra Scribe, but whatever. I'm just going to play out the Animating Fairy. Just as a 2/2 flyer. Yep, there's the Scholar. And I got my own crab. So then... kicked for 6 mana. Return your Horizon Scholar. And then I will attack for 4. They're down to 17. Oh, they Heartless acted my own Horizon Scholar. Oh, that's pretty bad. And then they're crab attacking? That makes sense. Get in there, Geyser Mage. You did it. Yeah, this Aven Fogbringer. Bouncing one of my lands doesn't matter. Oh, Lord, that Scholar's coming. And then they put Demonic Torment. I'm a Mistraven. Coming in with everything? Future Goblin could block the Cunning Geyser Mage. That's actually kind of tough because I know they have the Scholar in hand. Oh, I should have flashed in my Fairy Vandal. I guess we'll just block the Mistraven. You can't do any damage, so might as well just kind of like... prevent some pain. Alright, and I'll flash that in. Okay, an extra Fairy Duelist. I'm going to play it on my land because I do have the draw 3 cards somewhere in the deck. Alright. Fairy Duelist. -2, -0, the Preen Champion. It blocks. Alright. Trade both of them out. Oh, Nimbus Naiad. Oh, this is actually really good. So Nimbus Naiad is a 2/2 flyer, but has Bestow, where I make it into an enchantment to give something +2/+2 to flying. I now have 4/5 flying crab. I'll attack. Getting the crab. The attack with the Horizon Scholar. See, I know you don't have many tricks. I'll just double block. Oh no, they played Nukenbach. My other good card. Oh, but I've got Preen Champion to give me many blockers. Get in there, crab! How do I want to block this? How many permanents do you have in your graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 land permanents? Oh no, it does count lands, so they would be able to descend this out and recast it. Do I just chump it? They still have 6 cards left in their hand. I'm just gonna chump it. Even Fogbringer. Actually, I like that. So, blue, black, even Fogbringer. Oh. It costs more than that. Return my own Desert of the Mindful. Cycle away my own Desert of the Mindful. Get a Memorial to Folly. Also gets the Fairy Vandal +1/+1 counter. So now I can use this to return a creature card to my hand. Like, say... What? Horizon Scholar? Probably. It's a 4/4, lets me scry. I think I still need to be on defense, though. I'm gonna not attack. Oh no, they got the brilliant plan! Oh, they drew 3 cards! That's what I need. Ha! My own brilliant plan! There's the sneaky catcher. Animute Juvenile Mist Dragon. This is up to a 3/4. Oh, they got Juvenile Mist Dragon! That's what I was gonna do! They have 13 cards left in their deck. I have 12. Can I beat myself? I have to block Ukenbach here. Probably these two, because there's the worst ones. Or I use Preening Champion. Because then that is Memorial to Folly, bring back Preening Champion. What's left in my deck? Do I still have my own Heartless Act? Still have my own Heartless Act just to kill something. Island. Play Mist Dragon. Frost or Cloud Breath their own Mist Dragon. Gotta get it in for damage. I'm attacking for 3. Bring him to 7. Alright, so yeah, so they brought back Ukenbach, who has a finality counter, so if they die again, it's dead forever. No attacks from them is huge. Land. And they have 2 flyers, so I can't just attack with all my flyers. I could bring them to 2. Hold up. What if I Memorial to Folly, bring back Mistraven, play Mistraven, bounce their Sky March Bloodletter, they would only have 1 flying blocker. That would be lethal. That might be the play. Hold on. Return Mistraven. Play Mistraven. Bounce the Sky March Bloodletter. Combat. You have 2 mana up. They could have another Fairy Duelist. Oh, I did it! I beat myself! Oh, boy. All that for 1 Fairy Vandal. Okay. You know what? I'll take that as a victory. They started with 30 life. I had 8. I came on top. So, hell yeah. I'm gonna run back to a town? Any town. Get away from me. Because I'm scared. Woo, we did it! Alright. GG's! That was so close. Of course, it's not magic unless I have to beat myself, so there you go. Whew, that was a fun fight, though. All right, I think next episode we're gonna do us a draft of some kind. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching. See you next time.